Good day, everybody. We're back, and today we got Jenny and the Buick here. And Jenny, what are we going to be doing to the car?
We're going to be installing a new headliner.
All right, and please tell everybody at home what kind of headliner we're going to be putting in.
We're going to be putting in a Cougarsville leopard print headliner.
I love it. I'm fresh out of Dingle Balls, but we're going to get that leopard print headliner in right now. So let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do, and yeah, this is very common in these cars. This one's drooped so much, we just ripped it right out of there, and you can see some of the old foam. We're going to clean that up. We're going to put new foam in it, but we're going to start by removing all the screws in the interior. We're going to take the pillars off. We're going to take all the trim off the inside. We're going to take the visors off. We're going to take the dome light out, the inner quarters, and drop the headliner. And we're going to take it out, hopefully through the passenger side door, but we'll see when we get there. Just like that. And put all your parts in a bucket so we don't lose them or get them mixed up. Sarah's got one over here too. And there's the visor. I think you're loose. There you go. There we go. Pop that out of there. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, dry cleaning hooks. Do they still make those? Probably not out of metal, that's for sure. Remove the upper seat belt. Once you got the screws out, start removing the interior plastic, or at least getting it out of the way enough to get the headliner loose. Trim pieces, get in and just pop it off there. It's got a little retainer here. It hooks on this lip. We got 3 of them there, and they're screwed to the roof. You pop that off like that. And now we can take our pillars off. And these also, get underneath here, Sarah. These have like a tab on them, and they help hold the headliner up as well. We're getting the rest of the trim off. Franz! Hi, Franz.
Hello, everyone.
He's gonna take the dome light out for us and unhook everything.
And unhook everything.
And unhook everything, yeah. There's a couple wires. They're not as bad as a modern car, but that's for sure. Beautiful, not a scratch. We gotta be very careful with this stuff because it is hen's teeth. Okay, and now we're gonna remove the retainers for the headliner. Just like that. And the retainers on the other side. Using a hook-shaped pick, we're going to remove these one-way retainers. They're like a washer. They slide on the shaft of this, and they kind of lock when they go on. You just work them back and forth, side to side, just like that. Very carefully. We don't want to break these tabs. And just like that. Oh, and I dropped it. And there's the last one, and that's what they look like there. They slide on, and then they lock down. You just push them on. They unplug the dome light, just like that. Now we're gonna support the headliner and kind of slide it forward, girls. Just like that. Oh, yeah. Feed it towards the windshield. There you go. Until she pops out. Free at the back. Good. Okay, now we're gonna feed it out the passenger side door, God willing. And we're going to go ahead and remove the rear view mirror because we forgot. Okay.
Successes.
Yeah. Woo. High five that shit. Okay. Yeah.
Remove the thumb. Okay,
Okay, now this is getting kind of old and kind of brittle, and we're going to save this. We've got some damage to the corners. This is not the end of the world. We're going to put a little adhesive on here. You use 3M. This is Proform. It's the same thing. Put that along the seam there. This works on upholstery, just about everything. We're going to reattach that, and then on the back side, we're going to tape it for a little extra strength. Just put that right in place like that. Best you can. We'll let that dry. Now we'll do the other side. Just kind of slide that back in right where it came from. Just like that. Now we're going to put some tape on the back side to hold it. Now we're going to go ahead and recover this with some foam. This is what we could find. It's not exactly what we wanted. It's better to use medium density foam, but this will probably work, and this is what we got, so this is what we're using. We're just going to go ahead and trim that off with a razor blade. Just like that. And again. Just rough cutting it for now. Once we glue it down, we'll do a final trim. Now we're going to go ahead and start gluing this foam down, and we've got our 3M Super Upholstery Adhesive, multi-purpose adhesive. This is what we got, so this is what we're using. Now that we've got it roughly fitted, we're going to go ahead and start gluing. Go ahead and spray the back of our fabric and our headliner. Ooh, this is the good stuff. The edge is really good. Just till you start seeing a little bit of white like this. Can you guys see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, and let it tack up for like 10 seconds. We're going to meet this edge really closely, and we're going to start right here in the middle. Just like that. Got the rollers?
Yep.
And roll that to form. You get a little wrinkle, that's okay. Just pull it up and go back. There we go. Just like that, and then we'll trim off the excess. You see that's really nice and stuck there, and that's what we want. Okay, now repeat for the other side. There we go, we can take this tape off, right? Do both the headliner and the material. You want them to tack up and you want them to bond to each other. Okay. Okay. We're going to start in the middle. Okay, you ready, Sarah? Mm-hmm. Okay, film. We're going to start in the middle. In the middle. Lay that down just like that. Looky there. No gaps. Okay, now we'll start in the middle and we'll work our way out towards the edges, just like before. Okay. Here, Jim, can you grab these corners here? Nice. Very nice. Work a bit at a time. There we go. And this is going to look amazing. That's it for it. Perfect. Take your time. You get a little seam, just kind of work it. That's it, yes. Work towards the edge. Now we're going to take the razor blade and we're going to trim around the edges of the headliner. and take all the excess off. Cut out all the holes. Just like that. Just like that, dead on. Very nice. Pull out and trim right to the edge. This thing's a perfect fit. It's the original for the car. That's the best form you're gonna get. Now we're gonna let that dry for 20 minutes. Now we're gonna flip it over and cut out the remaining holes. Oh yeah. Just like that. Be very careful when you're doing this, folks. Take your time. Cut the white part, not the pink part. And flip it over. Just like that. Okay, and now our material. And we weren't joking, folks. That's her. Isn't that going to be sharp?
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to add our adhesive, and we folded our material back. We're only going to spray up to here, then we're going to start in the middle and work out to the edges. Then we're going to slide this over and do the other side. This will help keep it straight. Let that tack up for about 20 seconds. Just like that. Work your way out from the center. Look out for creases. Put the material down as you go. Just kind of hold it up like this. If you get a crease, lift it up and just work like that. Ooh. Just like that. Don't get any wrinkles in it. This is the outer surface. It has to be perfect. Just keep working the edge as you go, and there you go. There's one side. Now the other side, same thing.
A flash for 20 seconds.
Get it started there. Work towards that hump. Because we got to go down that drop there. Now we're just going to go ahead and trim off the excess here. We're going to leave a little bit and tuck it over and glue that down as well. Just make it a little stronger. Keep it from drooping again. Just like that.
He's trimming that. We're gonna clean these up with some interior detailer. And just spray it on the towel and wipe it down.
And we're going to flip it over, cut the holes, and do the final glue. We're going to cut these in a cross pattern. Then we're going to fold them over and tape them to the inside here. Square cut the corners, make it easier to stick it down. Like that. Now we'll do our final glue, and we'll fold that edge over. Just like before. There you go. And there's our headliner. That's ready to install in the car.
Much nicer. These are ready to install. Now it's time to install.
Same way it came out, I guess. Okay, that's it. Oh, yeah. Okay, up. I'm going to go back, Franz, and I'll move ahead. Okay, put it right on the dash. Perfect. Oh, it could be this. Okay, and feed that backwards. Are you in all the way to the top over there? Yeah. That's it. There we go, just a little bit at a time. Very nice. Work it back and forth. Oh yeah, that looks great. Tuck it under. There we go. Just like that. All right. Let's put all the trim back on. That is some leopard print, Jenny. I like it.
Reinstall the dome light.
We should have given him a 6mm socket. It's the only. And put the screws back in.
Light back in and the cover.
Perfect.
The proper way.
Oh. Install the retaining clips.
Lock that back in. Rear view mirror back on. Just like that. Okay. There they are. We even push the dent out of that. Feed that on there like that. It goes over. Oop. You gotta get it right in that slot. I've got it backwards. Yeah, get it forward, people. Don't do it backwards. There you go. Slide that on like that. Over the inside, like so. You have to catch the inner part of this clip. Like that. Up. Come down. And then they just click in like that. Perfect. Brand new. Actually, this side was sticking out before we started. Now it's properly secured. There you go. Reattach the pillars. Reattach the roof posts. Install the visors, which we cleaned up quite nicely.
Oh my God, thank you, Bill.
Coffee! ×4. Holy smokes. Way to go, dear. Don't forget to pet the cat.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Don't forget to pet the cat. And that's it, folks. Just like brand new. Jenny, it looks amazing. It suits you. And I love it. Express yourself, people.
Thank
That
you
looks
for
like-
making my dreams come true.
Oh, you're welcome, Jenny. You're a sweetheart. Thank you for letting us use the car and film it. And this is amazing. I just love it. There's not a wrinkle in it. It looks like factory. Well, good night, everybody. That's enough for tonight. We had a lot of fun doing this. We hope you had fun with us, too. Thank you, Jenny, for letting us use the car. Thank you, Franz, for coming by to help. And thank you, Sarah. Man, it turned out great. We hope this was helpful to somebody. We got kind of a late start, so it's dark out now. But, well, take good care of each other. Have a good night, everybody.
Don't forget to like and
And don't forget to pet the cat.